Well, this is John Black, Super Chemist, JBSC, John White, Breaking Mad, and Super Teacher John Black. Um, Anyways, the reason why I started my channel, um, well, before I started my channel, the reason why I started doing experiments and stuff like that is because I got mental problems, etc., etc. Depression being, one of the main ones, and you should have a hobby. So that's to get your mind off of things and get it moving and blah blah blah. So that was the reasoning behind. And plus, I like science. I love physics. I love chemistry. Blah blah blah. So I found out that YouTube has what do you call it? College classes. Some of the teachers, they'll put their tape record their classes and put them on YouTube for their students. So I got on the computer and I started doing that. You know what I mean? Started watching the college classes, and I already knew a little bit about chemistry, so but so I started watching the classes and doing experiments, and I had a YouTube thingy, so I started watching YouTube other videos like Now Red, Chem Player, Nerd Rage, etc. Doug's Lab, Mist. Who else is out there that's really big? Well, if I forgot somebody, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying. And I noticed nobody, would answer anyone's questions. And I'm trying to learn. I mean, I'm not just watching the videos and watching this and that just as entertainment. I'm trying to learn something. So it's kind of, I mean, it's not like they owe anyone anything. We should be happy that they're taking the time to put the videos up. They owe us nothing. You know what I mean? But it does get me aggravated that, especially when I hear them answering questions that have nothing to do with chemistry. Someone will say they have a red shirt. Now they'll get on and answer. Oh yeah, I got a blue shirt. Oh yeah, and they'll talk 10 hours about their blue shirt. But if I ask a chemistry question, I'll never hear an answer ever. So I started going around. I have no life. I'm an old man or whatever. You know what I mean? No life. And it was fun for me. I'd go around and I'd answer everyone's questions. About 4 hours a day for a year. That was my hobby. Like, it was just answering people's questions. And then I just got so pissed about it that no one tries to help anyone with their thing. It doesn't seem like, you know what I mean. So I was like, screw it. And Chem Player really, because he actually, I mean, not now, but I think now it's just one person doing Chem Player, but it used to be a group of people. And I guess just one of those people was the one who used to answer all the questions or whatever. Not every question, but at least he tried. You know what I mean? He tried to, and he motivated me to start my channel, and I started my channel up. And I figured I'd give it 5 years and see if I could do something with it, make some money eventually. You know what I mean? And for a year and a half, everything was going great. It was going perfectly, exactly to where my plan was, almost perfectly. To everything that I projected came true. You know what I mean? So, and I was getting about 90 or 80 subscribers a month. Things picked up, and it was always going up. You know what I mean? Everything was, and then they started deleting my videos and my channel, and I never, and I know what it was. It was because I went around for that year, and I answered everyone's questions. But see, when I started up my second channel, I couldn't do that. You know what I mean? When I did it the first time, that's fine. I was just like a customer. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I was just a subscriber or whatever. I didn't have my own channel. But now, starting up the second channel, I couldn't go do that because that would be like, there's a Walmart there, and I have a Kmart that I just built next to it. And then I go over to Walmart and start telling people, "Hey, come over to my store." You know what I mean? You can't do that. That's you can't do that. So I couldn't go around and answer anyone's questions, because that wouldn't be right. You know what I mean? And so I stopped doing that. And when I had the first channel, and when I got the second channel, because they deleted the first channel, it deleted all my posts. And I realized after that those posts were like billboards, man. You know what I mean? And without those billboards, my channel, it cannot grow. It cannot. It just can't. It just doesn't. And it hasn't. And I refuse. I refuse to go around and answer everyone's questions on other channels. That's because that's like low life type shit. Um, so it's been 4 years now. Each of my channels, I only have a couple hundred people. After 4 years, I was gonna do this for 5. I said to myself, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll come back later on and do another year or something. But I don't see what even with another year, what is it going to go from a couple hundred to 100,000? No, it's not. It's not going to grow that much in a year, especially when I have no base subscribers. I only have a couple hundred on each channel. I mean, what I really wanted for my channel was students. I wish to God I would have had some students that were just starting out, or maybe first or second year or something. They were having problems. I wanted to help them or whatever. And also get some friends who are doing chemistry experiments and we can talk or whatever. And I have gotten a few friends that, they do experiments and stuff like me too. And, but I'll tell you what, most of them are doing stuff way past me. That I'm only like third year. You know what I mean? They're doing stuff that's like, way past what I know. So I give up. What this last thing where they did my Patreon account. I finally got a Patreon account, and I had like one video up, I think. It was the one about meth or no, it was about amphetamine. It was called Amphetamines and Derivatives. And all I did was talk about how there were different derivatives for meth or amphetamines rather, meaning methamphetamine would be a derivative, and MDMA, MDA, and there's other ones too. And basically that's all I did was talk about the different derivatives. I don't think I went into any stereochemistry. And that was basically it. There was no experiment. There was no, telling you how to make it. It was just basically a generic video about the different derivatives. And that's even though, one out of what, 250 videos or something. One was about methamphetamine and amphetamines and its derivatives, and it was just a BS video. It wasn't even about anything, it was just about the derivatives. And Patreon deleted my account. They said I was a drug channel. What's funny is like when they delete these videos, like they deleted me making oxygen once. Oxygen, really? You're gonna delete my video because I made oxygen? Really? Come on, man. I'm a big drug channel because I made oxygen. The atmosphere is freaking 20% oxygen, you idiots. But anyways, when they deleted my Patreon, you'll notice that my last 20 videos or whatever they are about making methamphetamines and amphetamines. And the reason why I did that was I was just pissed off, man. This is like farewell, screw you to YouTube. I actually started putting up the videos on how to make meth before I put a video up saying how Patreon deleted my account because I was so pissed off. I was like, you want to see a drug channel? I'll fucking give exact goddamn step-by-step instructions so a 5-year-old could do it. And that was the whole reasoning for those last 20 videos or whatever. It's just me talking, giving exact instructions on how to make meth because, first of all, everyone acts like it's a whatever. The average criminal is not going to run out and make meth just because they have the instructions. All right, that's ludicrous. I could go around to I could go around a bunch of criminals and freaking offer to make it, and most of them would say no because it's a steep penalty for that. You know what I mean? You're gonna do life if you get caught. You know, you got depending on your priors, but you're gonna do some time. That's for damn sure. Uh, you know, so that was why I put those videos up. I was like, well, this is, my last whatever. And my BitChute channel, I only have one BitChute channel called JBSC. And I'm going to put in the description below this video, I'll put a link to all my channels. They're all basically the same videos, though. And BitChute, they have no, what do you call it, censorship over there. That's their whole motto is, YouTube sucks because they censor everybody and we don't censor nothing. That's their motto. I mean, basically. But they're new and they're changing stuff around, and it's a terrible site, man. I mean, everyone should go to a different site because YouTube is a monopoly, and you'll never get them to start acting right again unless you get other people watch BitChute, then BitChute will have better stuff, and then YouTube will have some competition. You know what I mean, and not be such dicks as much. But BitChute locked me out of my channel, so I don't have access to it anymore. They changed the password on me, and they won't give me the new password. So I can't get into that channel anymore, so that's a dead channel to me. And a lot of the videos I click on won't even play for me. I don't know but it might just be my computer because I'm old and I have a bunch of viruses. But a lot of the videos won't even play, and because they updated their thingy recently about the postings, now you can't post on any of the videos. No one can post anything. But if they do delete my channel on YouTube's, all of them, the BitChute channel will be there for a long time because no one's going to erase it because they don't censor stuff over there. But I just wanted to let everyone know that, I appreciate all the people that, subscribed and watched the videos and like them, and the people that bought T-shirts, and the one person who donated to my Patreon, and I still have my novelty shop. If anyone wants to buy any T-shirts or novelty stuff like cups, ashtrays, or whatever with different logos on it, different pictures or whatever, and I'll leave a description to that too. But I'm going to keep the channel, and but it's going to get deleted sooner or later. You know what I mean? And I'll try to answer anyone's questions if you got it. But I'm done posting stuff. I mean, I'm just killing myself doing this. I mean, a couple weeks ago I couldn't walk for about 4 days, and I still can't walk right. Because I'm up doing these videos, pissed off about them deleting my Patreon, and then I'm up doing 20 videos all in a row, and now I'm paying for it because I can't walk. I put more time into these videos than I do my regular job that I get paid for. You know what I mean? So, don't get me wrong, I'll probably put up a video here and there, maybe, 3 or 4 a year or something. And who knows, maybe if I come back, in a year's time, if I have 10,000 subscribers, I'll probably make some more videos. But I highly doubt that will happen, because if it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. So I just wanted to let you all know that I'm done making the videos. Like I said, I'll make one here and there, maybe once a month or once every 2 months or something. I don't know. But I give up. YouTube, whoever deleted my channels and whoever deleted my Patreon at Patreon, you beat me down, you win, I lose. So, guess that's all I had to say. I just wanted to say thank you to all the people who did just subscribe and all the people who do like the videos. I really appreciate